You could have a new life. I just got a new wife. And I'm home with the gangsters, I'm tryna shoot dice. Made them my shoes tied. Told her look inside the pudding, that's where the truth lies. Young nigga too fly, AMG that coupe ride.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy CJ when we back with another video. And first off, I want to say number one, thank God for another day. And I also want to say thank you to all you guys for 500 subs, bro. Next we going for 1,000, and we going for 5,000, and we going for 10,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate y'all so much for supporting the growth. Obviously, like, I'm here to help y'all, and like, y'all just supporting the channel is helping me out too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate y'all for liking videos, commenting on videos, and just subscribing to the channel in general. You know what I'm saying? And also I want to say, bro, did y'all like that intro? Tell me that intro wasn't fire, bro. Like, it took me like 7-8 hours to make that intro, but like, I hope y'all liked it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, between doing the research on it and then like actually like putting it together and trying to figure it all out, bro, it took me like 7-8 hours to do. But I'm happy the way it came out though. You know what I'm saying? But look, we're gonna pull up the gold chart because I'm gonna show y'all how we made 1,000 today. But I'm not gonna lie, bro, I had a pretty bad week in the market, bro. Like, I had a bad week in general, bro. I started off this week by breaking my phone. I had to buy a new phone. Then after that, everybody was just being annoying. I don't know why, but people were just annoying me this week. And then I just had a bad week in the market. Like I said, we went negative this week, but like today we recovered some profits. You know what I'm saying? But let me not turn this into a therapy session. Let's talk about gold, bro. So on gold, what do we have? This is the daily chart right now. You know what I'm saying? But I want y'all to see like what I see. You know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily have to pull up the daily chart every single day, but it does remind you of like what's going on with price, what the candle for the day could potentially do and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So when we look at gold, right, you see this up here was an all-time high. Well, it is the all-time high. We broke structure here, we broke structure here to create that all-time high. Now we're pulling back. What do probabilities tell us? When we have a break of structure and we pull back, we tend to continue up eventually. You know what I'm saying? Does it have to continue up now? No, it doesn't. It could keep pulling back. It could even drop if it wanted to. But like I said, if we're going based off of probabilities, this is what we're expecting. Okay? If you guys were paying attention to the intro, bro, there's three words that I said that you have to do before you take a trade. Every day you should be planning your trade out, you should be waiting, and then you gotta execute. Those are the three main things you gotta do. Plan, wait, execute. And after that, you just let the trade rock. You have to remember that every trade has a random outcome, and that whether you win or lose, like, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. Okay? So on the 4 hour, I was looking at this morning. Why were you looking at that, TJ? All right, look, price is banking off of this area, banking off this area. So what that tells me is that this is a strong support area. Okay? So obviously on the 4 hour, if you're looking at the 4 hour structure, we are bearish. We're currently bearish on the 4 hour structure. But what I like to do sometimes is I like to put price into a little range. Put price into a range to see where I feel like price could potentially like reject that or just like retrace that and stuff like that. So when I do that, right, this is our range if you guys couldn't see it. So you got support down here and then you got resistance up here. We got 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4, 5. You know what I'm saying? And so like once we started banking off of this support down here, I was like, okay, well, I think price could come up here. And like price will probably continue to do this until it breaks out topside or breaks out downside. You know what I'm saying? That's what price likes to do. Okay? So knowing that, we go into the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, what do we have? So at this morning, we were over here. We're over here this morning, but even before that, right? So we banked off of that level twice, right? So boom, boom, that's a double bottom. You have a break of structure right here. You retrace, and now what are we looking for? Same thing on the daily. We broke structure, we're retracing. Now we're looking for that next extension. Like I said, what do probabilities tell you? That price will continue after breaking structure. Okay, so the first area I was looking for was this area right here. Originally, I was like, I'll probably just scalp to this area with the potential of price coming back to this area up here where like the final take profit would be. You know what I'm saying? So when we go into the 5-minute, like I hope everything is making sense to y'all, because like I'm going pretty slow. Everybody says I teach fast, but like I know you guys don't want to sit here and wait 30 minutes for me to tell you guys how to like do this, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm looking at all of this, right? Like I said, I was expecting price to at least come to here. Okay, 8 o'clock, we're here, and we actually had a demand right here. Why is this demand? Because if I zoom in, you see that we had an aggressive push up. We left a little gap. We came back into that zone. You know what I'm saying? That's what supply and demand is. You're looking for these aggressive pushes, and like the opposite color candle leaves like a little gap, and like this, it wouldn't be a gap if this candle came back like that. So if this had a wick there, it wouldn't be considered a gap, but because there is no wick there, it's considered a gap, right? So after that, you technically could have taken an entry right here and threw your stop loss right here. The reason why I personally didn't take this entry, even though it would have been a good entry, is because, like I said, I already was having a bad week trading wise, and this was a news candle. 8:30 was a news candle, and I just didn't want to see price blow through this level and like all of a sudden like I get fucking some slippage or something like that and end up losing even more than I wanted to lose, and like it would have just pissed me off, you know what I'm saying? So I waited. Although it would have been a good entry, you still would have made a little bit more money than I would have made if you guys got in early, whether that was here or even down here. If you would have gotten aggressive down here, this would have been real nice for entries, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, back to what I was saying. So I didn't take this demand. I actually took this demand right here. So we had another demand right here. Again, why? Because we aggressively pushed up. We didn't wick back into this box. But when we did come back to the box, at that point, we're waiting for the break of the candle. I felt like price was just had a lot of momentum at the time, because we started printing all these green candles. Plus, like I said, I just felt like price was gonna come up to at least up to here, and then up to these levels up here. So what did I do? I took the trade based off of price getting ready to break this high. So I got in a little bit early. I put my trade in through my stop loss right there, and then like I said, my original TP was right here. But like I was like, bro, I'd rather just thug it out, because like I wanted more than 20 pips, bro. Like, and on top of that, like I don't personally like having negative risk to reward, but like some people do. It's fine to have it. Nobody can really tell you how to trade, but I personally like 1 to 2s, 1 to 3s, 1 to 4s, and like stuff like that. I like to catch I like to usually catch like between like 50 and like 100 pips on like average. That's what I usually like to grab. You know what I'm saying? And my stop loss is usually between like anywhere between like 15 and like 30 pips most of the time. And especially in like the market cycle that we're in right now, my stop losses have been a little bit bigger. I've told you guys that in another video. But like a lot of the times, like my stop loss would be like 25 pips, but like recently they've been more closer to like 30, 35. Like it's been kind of like all over the place. But yeah, so I took a trade based off of that, and then after that we just let price run, and then we took profit a little bit before this, probably like right around there, something like that. Like so like what I did was I saw this candle starting to push up, but like once it flipped back bearish, I just cut it. I was like, you know what, 100 pips, I'm cool. And then I just let price play. And then it's a good thing I did get out there, because price, although it came back again, like I was not trying to wait all this time to, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then price is coming back down. Like, bro, like nobody got time for that. But like I was saying though, like even if you see this, right? You see how price is coming down off of that level? You see how price is coming down off of that level? How we had that level as like a rejection level? You don't know exactly like where price is gonna reject off of, but like this general zone was just like an area where it's like, okay, like we think price could reject off of this area because we had so many touches, right? So now price has to make a decision, and on Monday you should expect either price to, I think price is gonna come back down to potentially like retrace, at least like to make like a, like I think it's gonna do something like this maybe, and then pull up, or it's just gonna like probably like break through. But yeah, like that's pretty much it for the trade, bro. Like that's all I did this morning. And then yeah, so I hope y'all enjoyed that video. Like I said, again, thank you guys for 500 subs. And yeah, just let me know if y'all got questions, bro. Follow me on Instagram. I do be posting trade ideas on Instagram sometimes. And yeah, man, so with that being said, I'm out.